Hello there, gents, and welcome to another episode of, or vid episode, I suppose, of the Anfield Boot Room. The last episode was a bit of a statistical overview of the 15-16 season. I have now begun the 16-17 season, and it's been such exciting times. So let's have a little think about some things that might have changed. That I will tell you about in enormous detail. So yes, transfer history. So we got obviously a lot of young players. We've got Vladimiros Sanidas, who I've just nicknamed Vladimiros because it just seems easier. A guy who I've dubbed small. So yeah, I've done some. I've put some nicknames through some of my star youth players. So I'm going to hopefully in 5 years when they come through and are world class players, that will make me chuckle. So Smallsy is actually called, I think his name is like Rolly Cullen, Rolly Kalenga, but he's great at finishing, he's quite fast, so he should score a lot of goals. He's not that small, but neither was Smallsy, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, so there's a whole range of youth players. Also Tonka. Yeah, Tonka is a very flary and dribblingly abled Mancunian, Welshman and Mancunian, I guess, who will, he was at Manchester United and I captured him. Ha ha ha. Basically, I'm looking to make him a bit quicker, but he will be the sixpence. Yeah, so there's also a few other ones like Stath, as in the upcoming program on Channel 4 that I think is called Stath Sells Flats. But yeah, Zois Stathopoulos. He also will be quite excellent, I'm sure. Gregor 2Gs, he's alright. Geronimo Rulli, as I'm sure I showed you before, he's coming to be my number one keeper and has done an okay job, as I would explain. There are also other sizable signings. Rogério Paulista. Yeah, so basically, he doesn't look that great. I'm not going to lie. Looking at him now, he doesn't look that great. But they said he was going to be world class, and he's big match consistent, going to be world class. And so, yeah, I've sent him out to Wolves straight away, and he seems to have done pretty well. Other signings of significance: Lincoln, named I presume after Abraham. So I've got both Kennedy and Lincoln in my team. But yeah, he's supposed to be quite good. His potential's dropped off a bit, obviously, since having signed for me, which is annoying. But I've sent him off to Leeds, and he's actually doing pretty good. So yeah, he was a signing of significance. And Luciano Costa. I'm sure I showed you him before. He'll do all right at Cologne. Significant. Oh, did I already? I didn't. I can't have already done this. So significant departures. Konoplyanka already gone out. Dragovic went for £28 million, which was awesome. I bought him for £5 a little while ago off Dynamo Kiev. He played reasonably well. I mean, he played a lot of cup games. But yeah, I didn't really need him, and he wasn't really improving, so he gets sold for 28 million. Arguably strengthening a rival, and that's actually, that's something I should cover because my rivals have been strengthened to a slightly intimidating degree, and I'm kind of annoyed. Andre Wisdom, he was just taking up space, sold for 7.5 million. I think that's a quality deal. Daniel Sturridge, sold for £45 million. He's already doing very, very well because he's a very good player until he gets injured. So yeah, Paris will probably enjoy him, I'm sure. And this was basically my tactic of, as soon as people get their refreshed budgets, you offer them players for lots of money, because then they have lots of money to offer for your players. And none was this more evident than when selling Lazar Markovic for actually a profit for Liverpool Football Club, because they very foolishly spent 20 million on him in the first place. But I got a couple of million from the loans. He played, averagely in the Serie A, but that made Wolfsburg made them think that he was worth £25 million. So, I was so surprised when that actually came through. A few other surprises in the money department were managing to get rid of Thiago Eloy for 10 million. And this is all, for some reason, the clubs, he's gone as well, Luis Alberto. But yeah, for some reason, the clubs, and so many loans have gone out. It's ridiculous. I'm trying to manage this squad to a high level. Oh yeah, there's also Aim Aya. Do you like that? Aim Aya. And also he's 6'5", so Chris Aya is really anyway. Doesn't matter. Yeah, so plenty of business done. £50 million spent, 174 in, which is pretty sweet, to be honest. And that has pushed the club from okay finances to rich, although they've still cancelled my better training facilities, cancelled my better youth facilities, and I still can't get those back. But you know what? I'm kind of, oh no. So I've just seen some wind blow some washing onto the floor. Oh, well, if you'll give me, I'm going to say, an 8-second interlude, I'm going to go correct that, because I'm either just going to watch washing on the floor for the next half hour or do this. So, yeah, see you shortly. Bye, guys. Right, that sorted out. Literally, as I was putting the one thing off the floor, something else fell on the floor. I feel like this is not a sustainable washing situation outside. Ugh. Yeah, so anyway, they cancelled a lot of my cool stuff that I was getting, and I can't get any more cool stuff, so that's bad, but I'm hoping they'll figure it out, basically, and it will come out in the wash, and I've got sufficient transfer budget to get all my youth players in this year. And then hopefully sell on many more people. Oh, that short sprint really did for me. Blooming heck. You might remember also that I was favoured personnel. I now seem to be not favoured personnel, so I'm a little bit annoyed. But anyway, while I remember, I'll show you how my title rivals have been getting along in the transfer window. I was a bit miffed, to be honest. So Man United, who did they sign last season? Falcao, Marcao, yeah, so they did it right last season. Big signings, Man United, isn't it? They signed Koke for the starting fee of 33 million. I think it goes up to about 50 with add-ons, which I could not compete with. And he's on £210,000 a week, which, yeah, I mean, technically I could compete with, but it makes me sad because I wanted him because he's really, really good and he's reasonably young. So he'll be annoying me at Manchester United for the next 8 to 10 years, which is painful. But yeah, he's gone, and Stefan de Vrij, he's pretty decent as well. So Man United have done all right. There's, I mean, they were terrifying last season anyway. Man City have started to kick in with Brendan Rodgers at the 4. I believe whoever didn't win them the league last season got sacked. But yeah, they've got this guy. No, he's not very good. Dragovic obviously is decent. Radja Nainggolan, unaccountably available for 4.8 million. I was thinking of getting him in for that, to be honest, because it was such a good deal. But then he's getting paid. I don't know if you can hear. There's a child crying outside. They're really giving it some. I'm hoping you can't hear that because it's really unpleasant. Can an adult not attend the situation? Like an adult that isn't me. Oh, this has been the most distracted episode so far. Anyway, let's just battle on. So they've got Radja Nainggolan, who's going to be running their central midfield. They've also got Aymeric Laporte, who I was also vaguely in for, but they just spent so much money. This again is 28 million going up to about 40. annoying stuff, but he's a good centre back. He's young, you know. He's got an average rating now of over 7.5 in the Premier League. So yeah, he's really good. Great, good one, Man City. Arsenal have also done it. They've spent modestly almost, but they got in Pirlo, brilliant signing. They got in Stones. I think that rises up as well, because otherwise I would have been in for Stones if he would have signed for me off Everton, because he's quite good and quite young and very British. But yeah, so, and they've got Rafinha in as well, who's a good all-rounder really. I've had him before in my Charlton game. He was quite good for me. He was, I think, better than he is on this game, to be honest. And he's inconsistent as well, which made him of even less interest to Liverpool FC. But so yeah, they've strengthened. I don't know if they did last season. Oh yeah, Vieto's amazing. Yeah, Vieto, Contral, Mvia is very good, and Gundogan is also very good. So basically, these Premier teams, they aren't mugs, which I feel like previously. Wow, where are Chelsea? Did Chelsea do it as well? I can't remember. Let's have a little looky. So last season they bought Prato, Bernard, and some other guys. Chancellor Mbemba for nearly 19 million. This year they bought Michael Keane. Okay, yeah, he's alright. Parshif, this man. He's not bad. He's not very good. And he is very good. Okay, so mixed bag from Chelsea as well, but Matip is a great signing there. They loaned someone to Welling. That's nice. Mukhtar Ali. Wow, he is very bad. So yeah, the rivals are getting better. I suppose this takes us to results. So yeah, very nice pre-season. You know, different people scoring the goals. Won the Community Shield 1-0. Moroccan Bill. It was an even game. I threw on some subs to try and influence the game. One of those was Moroccan Bill, who was technically making his debut. He's a weird looking guy. But yeah, he's good. He's good at football, basically. So I mean, it really doesn't matter how he looks. He's good at football. So yeah, he had been out on loan at Wolves and done reasonably, and then out on loan to La Liga, Celta, who I don't think are that good, so he didn't play stunningly, but he played a whole season of top flight football, and he's 19 years of age, and he cost me 450k, so for God's sake, guys, give him a rest. I've given him a break, in fact, and I've given him a break in the team. He's very flexible, which is brilliant. He can play anywhere, and yeah, he's been playing really well, and this kid is still giving it some. I mean, duct tape? Hashtag just saying. But yeah, I beat this star-studded Man United side. Rooney, Mata, Di Maria. Otamendi's actually rather good. And they somehow managed to bring on 4 substitutes. Did not know that was a thing in the Community Shield. Apparently I could have brought on more substitutes. That's really weird. I don't know if that's an error. I've never come across that before. But yeah, we won the game. Long story short. Long story long. We then went on to secure a victory against Newcastle in the Premier League opener. Was that the Premier League opener? Yeah. Last minute, Gabriel Jesus. Yeah, we had a few injuries before the start of the tournament. It was annoying, and Newcastle basically did absolute bugger all. I'm sure, I had 3 clear-cut chances and hit the woodwork, and they only had 2 shots on target. So yeah, I note that as a deserved win. Would have been gutted to draw. We then played Manchester United, who scored their first 2 shots on target. Boot room bingo! But to be fair, I did also score my first shot on target. Rishi the Ziv coming in. He's coming to the first team, yeah, and then tore his knee ligaments, which was fucking shit, man. So yeah, I bought him for 7 million a while ago, and 2.2 million off West Brom for a very successful loan last season, and then he scored well for us, starting up front alongside Balotelli while someone else was injured. Excuse me, I seem to have got the hiccups now. This is maybe the most challenging recording yet. But yeah, so we won that game. It was an interesting game. It was a good game. Balotelli scored, then Rishi the Ziv. Good stuff there from the pool. Right, then Reading game. We won 2-0. I think it was fairly regulation. They did not have a shot on target, and that is the way I like it. 5 clear-cut chances, 2 goals, 21 shots. All good in the hood. Yeah, played some youngers in there. Yuri Tielemans. I'm hoping I'm going to get a good season out of him. Then we had a slightly disappointing. By slightly disappointing, I mean it was fucking disappointing. So as you can see here, a penalty on 13 minutes, an own goal on 82 minutes, crappy events kind of bookending the match, and we were decent in between. As you can see from the stats, 43 shots versus 8, 15 on target to 2. Bearing in mind they scored 2 goals. They did hit the woodwork. Ooh, good for them. But I had 5 clear-cut chances. Man, I scored 2 goals. So it's one of those. We conceded a penalty. Bingo. Or what is it? Scouse. Yes, we conceded a penalty. Scouse. They scored their first shot on target. Was it that? Yeah. Well, their first shot on target was a penalty. So double scouse. It's all getting a bit too scouse for me. So yeah, I was really fecking annoyed having had 43 fecking shots. But there you go. But at least it was just a draw. I didn't lose. So then I quite comfortably put away Celtic. Mario Balotelli, they went off and Goretzka missed a penalty. This was before I set up my penalty takers for the new season. I kind of forgot to do that. Goretzka is okay at taking penalties, but he's not actually very good at it. That is why he missed. Luckily, I had Balotelli on the pitch long enough. Oh, actually, I brought him off the bench when... Oh, yeah, I was struggling. I remember this now. I was struggling and I brought on the big guns, and they made the cutting-edge, cutthroat difference. Oh, I'll tell you about that after I tell you about the rest of the results. We then put away Chelsea 1-0. That was good. My Mamadou Sakho got man of the match. My Mamadou Sakho. I think I'm losing the plot, guys. Help. Yeah, so they actually had more chances, but yeah, I had 2 clear-cut chances. So I edged it. I won the game 1-0. Happy days. Then, yeah, we put away Scunthorpe. They played the youngers. Jesus scored 2. Jovic scored 1. He is good. He's in my team. I tried to send him out on loan, but no one wanted him. So he's here now. So he's going to play some games, not as many as I would like, because I'm trying to do that thing where I cut the team right down, send everyone off on loan, really play quite heavily the guys that are still here. That's the plan. And then we just fucked it against Hull. Second penalty conceded. They had 5 shots, 4 of which were on target, 1 of which was a penalty. So I had 31 shots. Just so irritating. Their 1 clear-cut chance was the penalty. I hit the woodwork. Amazingly created in the 31 shots, created no clear-cut chances. So what the hell these mugs are doing? Jason Steele got man of the match. I don't think he's even good. Oh, he's reasonable. But yeah, my youngers really fucked up, and then I brought on Memphis and Balotelli, and they didn't do much better. Annoying. I was annoyed. I'm still annoyed, in fact, because that's the kind of game we lost last year. I mean, literally, I have been beaten by Hull before, and it's getting irritating. So yeah, that's the kind of game we lost last year, and that's why we didn't win the league. And then I'm thinking, yeah, kind of doing exactly the same thing still. Frustration. But then I went on to smash Dortmund 4-1 when I put my good team back in. Balotelli and Baiano just doubling up on Dortmund. Is that? I feel like that's a bit too suggestive. But yeah, so basically we smashed them. They've got really good players actually. Hummels is like obscene apart from his pace. He's just so good. He's just so good at defending and mentality and aerial and technical even, and he's just really slow. But yeah, that didn't stop us smashing those goals past him. Yeah, so last season I actually said during one of these episodes, and I remembered it, I said to myself, well, I already have a really attacking formation. So when I need a goal in the last 20 minutes, I can't actually change my formation. I can only change my mentality. And then I was like, is that true though? Is that true? And I discovered, well, I didn't discover, I just checked really what other kind of tactics there were and then found one I liked, which is obviously the attacking 3-4-3. I tried it out in a few friendlies and it seemed to work. There are also some fairly specific instructions that come along with it. So an attacking mentality, obviously, direct passing, using the flanks, close down more, much higher tempo, push up higher, hit early crosses and low crosses. So the point is we get the ball out to this place, the wings very quickly, and then we hammer it into the box because generally our strikers aren't that tall. And also, they pointed out following the whole game that the average weight of a Hull player was 1.5 stones more than the average weight of a Liverpool player. And they were like, and that showed. I was like, what, that Hull have fatter players? I didn't understand that. But yeah, it seems if you look at the averages for the Premier League, which is a screen that I don't often go to and sometimes forget how interesting it is, you can see we're very pacey. We're quite kind of technically able. There's some good abilities in there, and our defenders are reasonably good, but we lack kind of height and weight for some reason, and then also strength. And I think was it teamwork or work rate? I can't remember. I think it was teamwork. So basically, I've got a load of really just kind of slight selfish bastards in my team. But yeah, the slight selfish bastardry clearly lost the whole game because they were both heavy and hard-working, which is frustrating. But yeah, so this is my new setup. We get the ball out wide, then we bomb it in or just bomb it to the front players. There's a deep lying forward, there's an attacking forward, and there's a complete forward to kind of do all of the sorts of forwardy jobs possible, basically. And then there's the ball-winning midfielder that feeds the deep lying playmaker. So yeah, it kind of worked-ish so far. Who did I use it against? I did use it against Hull with no success, unfortunately, which was annoying. But then I did use it against other people, and it has worked. So we'll see how that goes for the rest of the season. I believe I think I've maybe been talking for quite some time now. But there are some silly names. I've done some more scouting. There are some silly names, like Hugo Mungo. Hugo Mungo, man. Gion Janbum, Simezon, Popo, Lindberg, who is Brazilian, Lindberg, Taxi, which is actually said like Tashi, Dude, he's okay. Darcy Packer, who sounds like a middle-aged secretary, is actually a Brazilian 15-year-old. Diamantino, which I don't know, and he's from East Timor as well. Very strange player, and also a terrible player. I'll take a drink, but I'll let you take in how crap he is. Oh, that's a nice drink. Actually went completely down the wrong hole. Then we've got Jamshed Sarfraz. Jamshed. What a first name. And I think that's the end of the funny names. Sorry, I'm just going to play a game and we'll see how it goes. Also, I have a coughing fit. Oh my god. Okay, so this is maybe the worst episode ever. Oh, Gabriel Jesus. Yeah, injuries are kind of affecting our team actually. I've also changed some of the names of the backroom staff to amuse myself. So my assistant manager is called Dave Dodds, despite his actual name being Julian Nagelsmann, who's that young German manager guy. But anyway, doesn't matter, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I've had a 17-year-old come second in Player of the Month in, oh my God, he's amazing, Sergio Marolda. Awesome, he scored 5 goals in 8 games. Oh, man. Aralaga has also got Young Player of the Month in the Championship. He's a beast. 8 goals in 10 games. What a hero. He also came second. Charlton's... Oh, wait, hang on. No, I forget that I'm not Charlton. Idiot. I didn't get in Premier League Player of the Month or Young Player of the Month. Oh, no, I came third. Richard Lee Barzoa over at Burnley is having a great season. So he's gone from playing played 8 games for me all season. He's now played 7 games in like 2 months. So that's good for him. Good for his development. Yeah, so I didn't get near Manager of the Month this time. And frankly, guys, I'm devastated. I did think we were on game day, so apologies about this kind of loading in the meantime. It's half time of Sweden-Switzerland. Switzerland... Actually, I was going to say Switzerland seemed to have the better of it, but I think it's pretty even. They're both creating minimal chances and wasting said chances evenly, so that's fine. There's a young... He's super weird, right? So he's an American at Real Madrid called Will Overgaard. He plays in the same under-19s team as Odegaard. His favourite team is Newcastle. Like, for genuine, not, Newcastle Super Jets or whatever the American equivalent would be. It's Newcastle United. Very strange player. I kind of want to sign him just because he was strange, but his potential is not large enough. Right, the board are happy or unhappy. I don't care. Let's see the team Burnley are playing. I mean, we'll see it in a minute. Anyway, Phil Dow, Barnes and Berahino up front. Trippier, Ben Mee, Adam Johnson get in prison. Right, okay, and who have I got up next? Well, I've got QPR next. Oh, you're going to have I forgot that I hadn't set up my friggin' team or anything. This might be a bad idea, but I'm going to charge on. So, like it or lump it. I can knacker out my players because the next game's in 2 weeks. Happy days. Alright, so goalkeepers, I'm going to stick with Rully. Defenders, I am going to... damn it, I realised I got out the wrong tactic. There we go. Defenders, I might stick with what I've got. Actually, Eder is playing terribly. Oh my god. Anyway, I'll ignore that. Don't worry about that. Defensive midfielders, I've got Henderson and Badger. Chan is back from injury. I'm going to put Neves on the bench because he played really well the other day. Attackers. We've not been doing so well actually, so I'm going to switch these about. So, nope, I literally switched them about completely the wrong way. That's completely not what I wanted to do. Fine. Let's put Malcolm. So, Barbosa in the withdrawn, Balotelli in the attacking, and then we'll figure out this friggin' midfield as well now. So, who do we have? Memphis is fit. Sterling is fittish. Right, I'm going to put Tielemans in for Sterling because I like Tielemans. Lozano on the... I feel like you should... so these guys need to be on the bench because they are awesome. Right, we should have enough there. I feel like Coutinho is playing... Oh, he's playing poorly and he's a bit tired. Well, he can come off, so Sodja. Yep, that's the team I'm going with to beat Burnley. It shouldn't be a problem. They can move up to third. Please God, no. So yeah, Ashley Barnes and Berahino up front. They tend to be quite good. Boyd is nothing. Much is not much of anything. I'm going to close down Kieran Trippier because he's not obviously that great. And, you know, he's okay in real life as well. But yeah, just in case I don't like that overlap. Dean Marnie, yeah, let's smash him anyway. Danny Lafferty, I don't know who he is. He's probably a youth player. Oh no, he's not. He's just a Rowish player who I haven't heard of. I feel like he has. Oh no, he's not two-footed. Okay, show him onto his weaker foot. Show him onto his weaker foot. Do this. Cool. Okay, so pick up where you left off. Because are we owe Burnley? Yeah, no, I like Owen Burnley. You owe Burnley after what happened last time. You bunch of absolute wankers. Can we get everyone happy? No, Telemans isn't happy. For God's sake, man. Can we cheer up even the people that are a bit happy? Yeah, reasonably. Okay, let us go ahead with this. The plan, as they say. Yeah, sorry for the bumper episode. I don't know, I feel like I've probably been blowing on and getting washing in. Also probably too much. Right, we need to get into him a bit, guys. Yeah, Balotelli, use him as a bit of a target man. Ooh, that would have been a brilliant individual effort. Right, can't really see what's going on. There's Badger, Balotelli, Barbosa, offside. But we're creating chances. This is what we want. This is what we're here for. I have noticed myself, or when we're playing badly, I do like to take off players that are bad, but I don't often make defensive changes because I figure like defensive form is not like, oh, we got a really on-form defender. It's like, well, I feel like my defenders are all good enough to defend. I trust them to defend. It's the bloody attacking players I don't trust, so I always seem to change the attacking players, which I think maybe it's the logic behind it is having to get a goal rather than having to, if one of them's playing crap, then it's probably because he's already cost us a goal. Right, that's my logic. So he's probably playing fine after that. There's no point taking him off after he's conceded a penalty, because he's already done the damage. Which, I mean, hopefully we don't get to see that in this game, because that would be way too many penalties. Way too many penalties. Maybe Bemi will get sent off. Who knows? Oh no, maybe he'll just get a lecture. Fine. Right, we're moving the ball about quite reasonably, getting into good positions, and then not really doing the business. I might actually, just for fun, change the formation to the really attacking one for the end of the first half, just to see how it goes. We'll move Memphis into attack in that dropped off position. We will put Balotelli in the advanced position. And he can go there. Coutinho can play left mid. Right, okay. We'll see how that works, because I think it might be interesting. Try and up the tempo, change the game, that sort of thing. For the last 15 minutes. We're probably going to bloody concede now. Oh, Balotelli. Someone's beating up Balotelli. So we see, oh, well, if Gabriel Barbosa hadn't just gone off, you would see the change in shape, and there would be someone standing where they just had the ball, because they've clearly just kicked him off the pitch. And now I can't... Oh, he's back on now, that's right. I can't seem to get the ball off them, which is annoying. Get the ball, and then you can bang it up to the strikers. No! Oh, Lord. So they've had a chance of note now. Right, bang it up to the striker. Right, now do something interesting. That's the target. That is not what happened. We're being seriously overrun in midfield. Thank you, Dave Dodds. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to change it back, because that was... We still owe Burnley. You're not really not owing them anything. You have the ability. You guys do have the ability. I'm not just making this shit up, I feel like I should be able to beat Burnley playing this way. It seems ridiculous. I'm going to carry on doing it. I may regret this. I just want to see how it plays more. So we have to be direct. Possession may suffer, but we've got so many people in attacking positions that surely one of the knockdowns or a defensive mistake. Oh, they've got a great target man there. And I'm gonna end up playing the whole of the game so desperately. All right, there we go. Fucking finally. Well done, Balotelli. You're a hero and a modern day warrior and a Liverpudlian, and that's all that matters to the Scouse fans apparently, because you are their favoured personnel. So I'm going to continue. I don't see a reason to stop. I'm 1-0 up. Let's see who's playing badly or who's knackered. So Badger's knackered, but then Chan's coming in, so it doesn't really matter. Barbosa's not doing anyone any good, so let's bring on Malcolm. I don't want to get too changey, because that's when it could be said that I get complacent. And then I bring on loads of youth players, and then they score a goal, and it suddenly is a 1-1 draw to Burnley, not our comfortable 18 shots versus 3 shots, 19 shots versus 3 shots sort of arrangement. But I tell you what I'm going to do. Some of them are looking knackered because basically I've asked them to play a really high intensity game of football almost from the start. So I'm going to track that back a bit and take off some of the knackards. So who are the knackards? I feel like Memphis has just got a hit. I'm going to take Hendo off because he's on a yellow. Who else can go off? Right, I'll take off Coutinho as well for Gerson, because he's great. And now I have to survive 20 minutes with Wonder Kids on the pitch. I'm hoping Memphis is going to get better. Oh yeah, he's getting better, that's fine. He's also getting a yellow. So they've just scored. So basically, you know what I said earlier about that whole I put on loads of Wonder Kids and then they score thing. For God's sake, what a shit goal. Why could no one go and do it right? Do I then go to that ridiculous? I feel like having changed formation already, I'm just gonna make them go attacking. Oh, this is so dire. This is why Balotelli. This is why I lose the league. Memphis haven't scored a hat-trick in ages. Fucking hell. That's like the goalkeeper's on the floor and you manage to hit him in the face. Like, oh. So yeah, this is memories of flashbacks of Hull. I have been beaten by Burnley as well, so it's a similar thing. You can see grown Balotelli just shooting from anywhere. It's a similar type of team that I seem to go down to apparently. Right, now he got the ball on the halfway line. He's going to lose it as well because he always does. I'm getting quite frustrated at Tielemans. His in-game play is to lose the ball. That's what it seems to be. He gets it and then he loses it. What a ball! Oh my God, Eder, what ball that was! So, this is just gonna fucking piss me off. Yeah. So aggressive. You were not good enough. It's basically, they weren't. I'm really fucking pissed off. Let's have a little looky at the stats. Phil Dowd didn't have the best game of his career. I mean, we're dominant. 25 shots to 7, 11 target to 5. I thought I had 9 off the woodwork there. That would have been horrendous. 3 clear-cut chances to 1. They've managed to turn that into 1 goal. I've managed to turn that into also 1 goal. 6 corners, more passes, and more accurate passes. Equal number of tackles. I won more aerial challenges even. So frustrating. So yeah, as my Premier League form stutters evermore. Chelsea just beat people ridiculously. I'm sure if we wait a second, Man United will smash QPR like 17-0. Yeah, bunch of wankers. Yeah, I'm going to slam the team because they're fucking already got 7 games in, already got 2 disappointing draws and a disappointing loss. which is not really what I'm needing. I thought I'd made the team better, or at least sustained it. Well, I suppose I've sustained it, but not in a good way. Damn! Right, we'll end it there because it's been bloody years and I'm annoyed. So I'm going to go and do the washing up or something. Frig me. Van Persie and Rooney. Song Heung-min playing for Chelsea. Bah! Bye!